Baruch walked out on the streets of Tel Aviv, and he was shocked to see the Sadi Gora Rebbe himself sweeping the streets. Okay, maybe this was a one-time event, something crazy happened, who knows? But the next morning, the Rebbe was out sweeping the streets of Tel Aviv again. So Baruch went to the Rebbe and said, Rebbe, I'm so sorry for intruding, but maybe you'll allow me to sweep the streets, or why are we sweeping the streets anyway? What in the world is going on over here? So the Rebbe had a small smile creep across his face, and he said, no, this is a job that I do on my own. In 1938, when we were in Vienna and the Nazis stormed the city, so they forced us, the 10 most prominent Jews, to clean the streets with rags and toothbrushes and beat us while we were cleaning. And then also I had a small smile across my face. The guy next to me was upset. Rebbe, it's the worst time in our lives. What's going on? Why are you smiling? And I said, because the beast thinks that I'm cleaning his streets. I'm not cleaning his streets. I'm cleaning Hashem's streets. This is a Kadosh Baruch Hu's world. And I'm doing this for him, not for the beast. And I made a deal with the creator of the world that if he gets us through this awful period, so then one day I'll clean the streets of the Jewish homeland the same way that I'm cleaning the streets that the beast thinks are his. So here I am fulfilling my commitment. Hashem helped me survive the war. And I'm fulfilling my commitment of cleaning the streets of our homeland of Eretz Yisrael. This coming Friday night, the night of the Seder, Pesach, what does Hashem want from us? What's our avodah? What should we be focusing on? Simply, it seems that we're telling over the story. We're teaching our children about the exodus from Mitzrayim. But if that's true, so then we should just crack out the Chumash. Shemos, Vei, Rabo, B'Shalach. That's what we should be reading. Why are we dafka taking parts of the Chumash from Kiseitze and Darshanim Psukim and telling stories and talking about the four sons? This is not the story of the Exodus. This seems to be a whole different idea, and it's true, it is a different idea. Because while we are telling the story about the Exodus, it's not just to learn the story, but it's a vehicle for us to get to the goal of the night, which is the same way that the Jews on the night that they left Egypt had a clarity of Hashem in the world and how much he loved them. So too tonight, our job is going to be that we have to show how much Hashem loves us. We have to teach our children that there's a God in the world and he unconditionally loves us. And we have to have full belief in him and that everything that he does is correct and right. We have 15 steps of the night of the Seder. Kadesh to Nirtza. Why 15 steps? So whenever you hear the number 15, so first of all, that indicates to us the name of Hashem of Yud-Hey, that we're reaching until the Yud-Hey. Especially because there are 15 Shir Malos that David HaMelech wrote in Tehillim, from Kuf Chaf to Kuf Lamed Daled. Each Shir Malos is a rung in the ladder. Each step is one step closer to Hashem, so that by the time we finish 15, we're literally at the Kisei HaKavod. We've Shir HaMa'alos. We've elevated, we've ascended to be close to Hashem. 15 steps to the Seder, so that by the time the night is over, we should say Shir HaShirim, the Song of Songs, the love song to Hashem about our relationship, our love with HaKadosh Baruch Hu, because we accomplished the mission of the night, which is to show love for him. And maybe this is why the pasuk says, the first of the Aseret HaDibros, Anochi Hashem Elokecha, Asher Hotzeisicha Me'eretz Mitzrayim. While maybe you could argue that creation of the world was a bigger miracle, and it should have said, Anochi Hashem Elokecha, that created the world. No. The Anochi Hashem Elokecha, the relationship that Hashem wants with us, the realization of his Anochios in the world, is because of Asher Hotzeisicha Me'eretz Mitzrayim. And that's what we're focused on, is using Yetzias Mitzrayim to have a realization of Anochi Hashem Elokecha. How do we do that? How do we teach our children, not just about the story, but about a love for Hashem? So Chayiv Adam Leros Atzmo Kilu Yatzim Mitzrayim. We're chayiv to show ourselves or to see ourselves as if we left Mitzrayim. How do we do that? We were in slaves for 210 years. So the trick is not to pretend we were Mitzrayim, but the trick is to realize that the miracles that we have, health and family, Eretz Yisrael, the ability to learn Torah, the ability to have a relationship with Hashem, all those miracles, that's tantamount, that's as great as Yetzias Mitzrayim. And if we realize that, and we focus on that, and we bring games to the table and candies, and we prepare in order to have fun and to celebrate Kutchabrichu, and our relationship with him the night of the Seder, so then we could accomplish the goal of the night. It should be Hashem's will that by the end of the Seder, we should have clarity. Hashem should show us where we could see him in our life so that we could have an amazing relationship with him. Have a great Pesach.